Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and I am here with these monsters behind me. Yes, these are them. These are the Genesis 2 dinos, all of the new ones that you can tame, and I am going to show you how well they are actually able to soak in the game. I'm going to go ahead and take GCM off. I have all of them at ridiculously high levels. They all have primitive level saddles on, but the reason they're on high levels is just so we can soak as much as possible to show you if there's any sorts of issues or anything like that with that. The Shadow Mane does cap, that's not the Shadow Mane, what are you doing? Let me see this one. Alright, so the Shadow Mane caps out at 124.8. That is the maximum level saddle for these things, whether it's a level 150 max tame, just so you can see it over here, or not. It's 124.8, and we're gonna go ahead and test these guys out and see which one is the best overall soaker. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the one that I know is gonna be the worst, but it's still gonna be the most fun to test because these guys right here, yeah, they're fun. So we're gonna go ahead and toss this bad boy. He doesn't actually able to, hook on to anything, but we're gonna go ahead and engage that brain hunt, and we are gonna move forwards into the turret range. Now I'm gonna head towards this auto first just to see how much it does to this Noglin. Let's go ahead and see. Come on. No? Does it not target the Noglin? Excuse me? Oh, that's interesting. Now that is very, very interesting. See? Locked, can't use. That is something that I would like to do a little further digging on, because I think it's players only for this guy. So the Noglin might actually count as players only, and that's pretty crazy. So let's go ahead and test some of the other ones out while we come back to that in a second here. So let's go ahead and go with the Maywing. This guy is a prim saddle, nothing special about him. We're gonna go ahead and get nice and close to these turrets just so you can see, and it should start hitting us right about now. There it is. So it takes 59. Let's see, increase it all. No increase. No increase. So it looks like it takes 59 kind of universally for the Maywing. So not a great soaker by any means. Let's go ahead and check out the heavies. Okay, 265. Ouch. So with a primitive armor saddle on it, 265 damage for this guy, and that is kind of what it takes from the heavies. Alright, so that's interesting. So let's go ahead and test out tech turrets. Alright, 375. You can see I took some damage from that as well, so that kind of sucks. Let's go ahead and back into it so I hopefully don't take as much damage. Yeah, so 375 a shot plus some splash damage. Maywing is not much of one for soaking, so we're going to go ahead and avoid the soaking with the Maywing. Alright, now let's go ahead and test with something that's a little bit more reasonable to soak with. Now that would be the Voidworm. Now we're going to go ahead and get this guy. And you know what? I should probably have some beds and stuff ready here, but we're just gonna, play it safe here. I mean, play it risky, not safe. Alright, so 118, looks like that's, oh, owie. So heavies do 531, whereas autos, it looks like from all angles, are doing 118 per shot. So it looks like there's no angle boost on this guy, so that kind of sucks, because I figured there might be. But no matter where you hit it, it's 531 and 118 for heavies versus autos. So that's kind of unfortunate. Now that means the tech is also going to do no additional stuff. So we're going to go ahead and back this guy in so I don't just get like shot off him. And we'll go nice and slow here. How much does a tech turret do to you? Ooh, that hurts really bad. 750 damage. Ow. Alright, so this guy... Alright, sorry about that. My dog decided that she was going to lose her mind. So anyways, you can see that he takes quite a bit of damage from these. That 750 is not a gentle thing for this Voidworm. We don't want to take that at all. So we're going to go ahead and say that these two so far kind of suck at soaking. So the Astrodelphis, let's go ahead and test this guy out. We'll start with the regular turret as well, just to see if we can figure out if there's a better angle to soak with. So you can kind of get some information on that. And 60 across the board. So there is no 271. Okay. So there is no like better way to soak with this thing. It's all 271, so there's no like reduction via taking it to the head or anything like that. Alright, let's see here. Let's try and back up into this thing so I don't get smoked. Uh-oh. Alright, so that hurts. That was kind of a different damage, though. Why did I take such reduced damage there? It definitely knocks me back quite a bit. So 267. Ah, there it is. 267 is the main damage that is done to this guy. So 267 damage is what seems to be kind of the universal thing for the Astrodelphis. Okay, so that's not terrible. I wouldn't consider that great by any means, but it's not terrible. So we've got a few left. The Noglin, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to like change turrets to see if they can actually, you know, mess with them. All right, so the Shadow Main. Now this I am curious about because this guy has that armor stat of 124.8. I really would like to know if there's any sorts of bonus here. And let's find out. Oh, 19. Okay. 19 from all angles. From an auto. That's exciting. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead and test this bad boy. Ooh, a little bit of lag here, huh? There we go. 88. Okay. That's quite a bit, but still pretty heavy reduced damage. If you're looking to jump past somebody's entire base, this might be the way to do it because he takes that reduced damage. I am a little bit concerned about this this tech turret though, because I don't know if it's going to be able to protect me from splash damage, and that could be unfortunate. So we're going to slowly back our way into this tech turret here, and we're going to see. Come on, slowly, slowly, slowly. 125. Okay, that's not that bad actually. 125 damage. Oh, that hurt though. Okay, yeah, that hurt bad. So he takes 125 damage from the tech turret. That is not that bad. Like shockingly, that's really not a bad number from that Shadow Man. You definitely could blast past somebody's turrets using this as a technique for sure. You could definitely do that. So that's something you could do. Now, this is the Tech Strider. This guy obviously is going to be one of the most overpowered things because their health is ridiculous. Even like on a basic level one, I'll show you this 225 one that I 150 perfect tame. And I'll show you what kind of health it has so you can kind of see why I'm saying they're going to be crazy. All right, so let's look at this. Come on, closer. Anything? Alright, so 118. Looks like it's kind of universal on that 118. We'll go ahead and kind of like rotate a little bit to see if we can... No, it's a universal 118 no matter what side you're taking it from here. And then 531 seems to be. Yeah, universal 531 on this guy. And that kind of seems to be what it is. Now, ooh, 750. Yeah, that hurt. I'm going to try and avoid getting shot by that because I will insta-die. Let's see if we can get that splash damage. Come on. Slowly. Fire at me. Yeah, so there it is. So he does protect you from that because you're so high up, but there's 750 damage a shot. So that kind of sucks. That's not what we want. So we're going to go ahead and go over here on this guy, and I'll show you why these things could be useful on top of the... So they don't really take reduced damage, but they take heavy... they got some different sorts of things to them. So I'll go ahead and show you what I mean by that. So if we activate this guy's tech bubble, like you see right here, he is actually capable of getting nice and close to this. I think it's going to be... Okay. So he would be protected if that thing was on a larger range, but because it's not on a larger range, it, oh man, that's interesting. Does that block it totally? So you might be able to totally rush turrets with this guy. But anyways, that's something for a different video because that would take a lot of testing, but they have a high health. So there you go. That tells you exactly what these dinos have for damage taking and incoming from turrets. So anyways, hopefully this helps you out. And other than that, teach out.